Listen, it's a competition, y'all. We've got the fellas lined up soon, I believe. So whenever they're ready to play some Sonic Adventure 2 battle, get the race going. Excuse me. We will get these three wonderful people in. Brudge, K-Man, Zebrag. We're ready for ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, viewers and steeners, welcome to the grand finale main event of the Stacked Game Marathon 2022. I'm your MC, Zebragburger, and let me tell you folks, we've got one heck of a show lined up for you tonight. But enough about me. Let's introduce our fierce competitors. In the dark corner, this man needs no introduction. He has no love for Kongs, but he is partial to Toru Adachi. The spectacular Steener, the warrior of light, the knuckles of Piccolo, the whimsical William himself. Here's Brudge.
Just a couple more hours, K-Man, and you'll never have to be afraid again.
Ominous. Okay. Well, all right, folks. In the hero's corner, we have the admirer of Kong himself. He once stayed in a closet for 26 minutes of his own will and was definitely not trapped. He's a menace with his 8-foot vertical leap. The ruler of 1331, Will's worst nightmare. It's Co-Comm.
Faker? I think you're the fake speedrunner around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my
I'll make you eat those words.
Okay. All right, gentlemen. Now, tonight I want a nice clean fight. No dirty tricks, no cheat codes. Just some good, clean Sonic the Hedgehog. It's for the kids, remember. But I think that's enough chit-chat. You guys are the stars here, so why don't you take it away for the intro?
All right. Welcome to the finale event. The Sonic Adventure 2 Battle Speedrun Race. I am K-Man, joined by Brudge.
Hello.
And who's the beautiful boy who gets to announce with us for this block?
Dirt Daddy, are you there?
Dirt Daddy.
I am here. I'm sorry. I'm battling some demons behind the scenes. That Twinkie's still affecting my soul.
I'm so sorry.
Listen, I am so excited. This is one of my favorite games of all time. So to be able to announce during this block, I am honored. But I do have a couple of donos to announce real quick.
Sure.
We've got Bill Can't Guess It donating $5 saying, table. Thank you. Thank you, Bill Can't Guess It. It definitely wasn't Bubba. That much I can definitely say. Thank you so much. We've got Drybones271 donating $10 saying, 07, Bill, when's the funeral for your taste buds? I've already had the Viking funeral. You've seen it live in person. And I'm going to send it back to you wonderful gentlemen to get this party started.
All right. I'm just trying to make sure that audio is all good. In the meantime, I'm going to lay down a couple of rules that I have for myself. If anyone at home wants to play along, you are free to do so. But I have a couple of side bets that I have listed down here. I am committing to this, and there are a lot of side bets on this big race, let me tell you. First off, I have a side bet with Snack Attack 8 for $77.77 that I can beat his tack time of 1:55.52. So both of us are putting money down for that one. Number 2, I've got a side bet with Zebra.
No.
That both me and Will can beat his Sonic Adventure DX time of 2 hours, 19 minutes, and 49 seconds.
Going down, Zebra.
No.
And not only that, I got 3 more things I'm doing myself. Number 1, I am donating $10 per death on my run. Number 2, I am donating $10 for each Omochow I talk to. And number 3, I'm donating an additional $10 for each Omochow I destroy.
So noble.
So
Insane.
noble and so brave and so insane. All right. Bill, just to make sure everything's clear on your end, can we just get like one last sound check? I think I've boosted you up.
Yeah, once they get into it, it's going to be tough to adjust. So we want to know now.
Yeah, this
Well,
game.
it's
that's all
perfect
good.
timing. It's perfect timing, y'all, because we do have another donation in here already. We've got Blum donating $5, saying, Ja Rule the Crobat sends his regards to Bill's Twinkie demise. Thank you, Blum. And that does put us, I want to say, geez, only $155 away from the Pokemon Prize Pack giveaway.
So close.
We're almost there, y'all. And remember, you know, your donations of $5, every dollar that you donate is going to add a second of time to either K-Man or Brudge and ruin or double ruin their runs.
Story select.
There's so much ruining going on right now.
Hey, viewers out there, audience, chat. I'm feeling like a bit of an underdog in this race. So if you want to throw your donations my way and penalize K-Man, drag his time down, I think that would be the play.
Just remember, I'm going to keep note of every one of you who has donated to make my time worse. I don't know when that list is going to come back up, but let me tell you, it's not a list you're going to want to be on.
I can offer protection.
All
It'll be
right.
fine.
I am doing a bunch of audio.
Get it all taken care of now.
We're doing all the trash talking right now, get it out of the way, because Will's going to need to focus 120% of his attention to compete with me.
Be afraid.
How are we sounding, everybody? Chat, tech team, whoever wants to tell us.
I hope my audio is good if they ever switch perspectives.
I hope so too.
If we switch perspectives, the main event might be over.
All right, I'm just going to bump Will one last time, but I'm going to say we're good. All right. So are we finally ready to start this race off?
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm ready.
whoever's ready on the timer, time will start when we hit A off of the hero's, like, the screen I'm on right now. The moment I hit A is when we start. And I assume Will's on the same screen. I
Hold
can't
on.
see what he's
Yeah,
doing.
I'm on the screen. Just a minute.
All right, let me know when you're ready, Will.
I was just adjusting my mic. Yep, I'm ready.
All right. Zebra, you want to give us the countdown?
Absolutely, gentlemen. Good luck today.
We're here.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so our first level here is City Escape. Everyone probably knows the lyrics to this song by heart. I will not, torture everyone in the chat here with my singing abilities, because there's
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
I guess will. Anyway, there's a lot to talk about when it comes to Sonic Adventure 2, the way that movement works. It is not a snowboarding game, as much as the intro would lead you to believe. There's basically 3 different classifications of levels. You have the Sonic variant, the Knuckles variant, and the Tails variant. And when we go to Dark Side, there's going to be basically the equivalent on the Dark Side as well, between Shadow, Rouge, and Eggman. So controlling Sonic, basically we're going to be spin dashing all the time. When you spin dash, you can basically keep a higher velocity, and chaining and charging your spin dashes is a lot faster in this game than just running on legs. So you'll see me just constantly charging that spin dash.
I was going for a skip there called City Escape Skip. Didn't quite get it, which is unfortunate, but I can show it off at the end of the stream if we have time.
Yeah, so I went for a skip called City Escape Skip Skip. That is where you skip City Escape Skip and you play the level because it's one of the best levels in the game.
Yeah, well, this is a race. The goal there is to break the game's speed limit, because speed pads will only get you up to a maximum speed. So the goal is to charge a spin dash into the speed pad and break the speed limit, thereby going flying off that ramp and then clipping through a good chunk of the level. Went for it a couple times, didn't quite get it. That's okay.
Well, I don't want to tell Will that I already owe $10, but I might already owe $10.
Oh, let's go!
Thank you, Omacho.
So I'll point out where the skip would have taken me to.
Yeah,
Very
it cuts
tricky,
off a
very-
decent chunk of the level.
Yeah, right here. So it would have taken me to that rail section back there, so that whole in-between with the greenway and all that, I could have skipped that. Yeah, it's a very precise series of inputs that you have to do to charge that spin dash through the speed pad and get the jump off, and I have to pause buffer to be able to get it on my end, so... Fun skip, really satisfying when you get it, but it's also inconsistent because even if you get the inputs right, Sonic sometimes just lands on the other side of the speed pad and will not do the clip, so...
Alright, I think Will is a couple seconds ahead of me, but I'll be catching up, Will.
It's City Escape, Will.
It's just City Escape. Just me. Alright, we got our first boss coming up. This is Spider Troop Bigfoot. We're gonna see a lot of that emblem screen in this room.
Hey, no matter who wins this, I know I won the emblem race, so...
This game attack is boring. I'm out of here. So for this boss, we're just gonna try to jump on top of these back boxes here, and just kind of lightly jump on him as he's approaching. See if we can get this every time. Okay, that's 2. Okay, that's pretty good. Yo, okay,
Nice.
not a bad Bigfoot. Not a bad Bigfoot. I don't usually do that good. It can be tricky to land all those hits. Because there's you have to be high enough because the hitbox, or the hurt box on the Bigfoot will, you'll take damage and you won't do damage, so. Wild Canyon, gonna check for some free pieces around here. In front of a bird chest, so that's gonna be at the upper level of stage. Okay, not noticing any free pieces, let's just go up. Oh, right there, it's a good, not a bad first piece. There, hard to miss. Okay, behind a face. What's this one? So, I will say, the next phase of my speedrunning practice would be to go back and do some more, like, really learn the treasure hunting levels, because, I've played this game all my life, but, like, to get these things down for a speedrun requires, like, not only memorization of all the hints, because there's like hundreds of possible locations and combinations of locations, but like tech to get through the level. Some levels have skips and like clips you can do. And yeah, there's just a lot you have to learn, but that's not a terrible Wild Canyon. We take those.
All right, well, I'm just gonna say I'm giving you all the time right now. I just entered Wild Canyon.
Hey, no worries. You came in as some very efficient hero story levels that you will not see me pulling off. So
There's plenty of room to adjust.
we have some different tool sets. It will be hard to know early on just who's gonna pull ahead. Eggman fight, pretty straightforward. He's really dumb, doesn't do much, just mash the shoot button. Stark contrast to the second Eggman fight, which is crazy hard. That second fight later is gonna be a doozy. But... So we're about to enter our first Tails level. The mechs are annoying in that they do not keep momentum when you're turning, so if you try to just walk and turn to the side like that around these sharp turns, you'll lose all your speed. So you're going to see me jumping a lot, especially in this level, because this level is full of tight corridors and sharp turns.
All right, I'm finally out of Wild Canyon.
Nice.
Wasn't that bad, but I have a lot of time to make up.
Okay, man, I have died in Metal Harbor every single practice run, so, you know.
We'll see. I mean, like,
I'm not too confident about that one.
I died in City Escape, which is like a first for me. But
I mean, even when you know a game really well, things can surprise you like that sometimes.
Hey, nice health kit pickup.
Thank you.
I didn't know that was there.
In the boss fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just kind of there. A lot of people pick it up during the ending cutscene, and it just like heals you in the middle of the cutscene. It's nothing, but I guess it's just like a tradition.
So, tell me your feelings on the mech levels, guys.
Worst in the game.
They're all right. If you know how to play the game, they're all right.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well.
I really shouldn't be talking like this until I get ahead of you, but man, once I'm ahead of you, the trash talk is coming.
So Tails has maybe, I don't know, he has some of the worst levels in the game, but also using certain speedrun tech, you can just skip huge chunks of the later levels and they're actually kind of fun. But yeah, Tails, like all of Tails' levels, either the way they're designed or the way the mech is programmed, it just feels so stiff, and I don't like them. Eggman actually feels smoother for some reason. I don't know if it's just psychological or if there's actually a difference, but Eggman really does feel smoother to me. And just like the hazards you can run into trying to hover over gaps and you know, death traps and stuff in some later levels can be a big pain. That was annoying. Pretty good. There's some trickier jumps you can go for there. I just kind of don't. It's solid enough. I'm just playing it pretty straight. Metal Harbor. I don't want to die this time. This is a pretty fast level as is, so I'm just gonna play it pretty straightforward and as designed, save for a couple bits of tech. Spin that here.
Alright, I think I'm closing the gap a little bit. Just coming up to the end of Prison Lane.
I did it!
Gonna get our first upgrade here, the light shoes. We actually do not get the light dash shoes in Shadow's run, or in the Dark Story run, so we will need them for Sonic though. Oh, that's not what we want to do there. Okay. So far, so good on Metal Harbor. Do not die there. He died there. Okay, no worries. Checkpoint's right there. We can recover.
We just shake it off.
Okay.
Will be afraid. I'm on Metal Harbor.
He's coming.
It's cracked!
It's cracked.
Oh, we'll be afraid.
Just gonna play this loop straight. You can skip that kind of, but we're not going to. Take that.
I
light
lost
speed
my
pad.
jump.
Oh no! Spin dash jump here, clear that gap. Oh, almost died there. Almost slipped off the front. We're going to spin dash jump here. Get this spin.
You got the light speed shoes.
Alright. Not too bad. I've had worse deaths that lost me more time.
You want to explain the trick you did there? Or did you do it vanilla?
I just did some spin dash jumps, really. That's
Okay.
all. So a big piece of Sonic's tech is clearing gaps that the devs didn't necessarily want you to clear by making really big spin dash jumps that take you a long distance. So we'll see more of those. So that's Metal Harbor. We got an unskippable cutscene coming up. It's a classic.
I believe K-Man's going to perform a crazy skip here. I've been known to see him do it in practice.
You can do like a run up that rock at the end.
Yeah, so you can spin dash on angled surfaces, and if you jump off the angled surface while moving horizontally really fast, it all transfers to vertical momentum, so you can get a really high jump there. And we just jump directly to the spring.
Faker!
So,
Faker!
gentlemen, I believe K-Man is about to hit the Sonic Shadow fight.
Ha! You're not even good enough to be my fake.
So we're going to get the audio for that. And what do you say to a couple announcements?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
good. We want to hear this cutscene, though. Iconic.
This fight is annoying because it's a small arena and the homing attack physics can make you die sometimes. You can use storage to, like, holding B and making the game think you're doing a spin dash when you aren't. You can use that to just like do damage by walking into him. That can be tricky. Otherwise, you just want to hit him from behind when he homing attacks and lands when he's facing away from you.
Faker, I think you're the fake hedgehog around here.
You're comparing yourself to me? Ha!
You're not
He does his little karate chop and goes, ha!
those words.
Ha!
There's no
All right, Dirt Daddy.
You won't even get the chance.
Alrighty, we've got a few donations coming in right now. We've got Dizzy Nitrum donating $10.
I see.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta wreck my K-Man.
Ooh.
I wonder where that money is going. It's anybody's guess to me. Thank you, Dizzy, for the $10 dono. We've also got Zombie Juice dropping $10. Flipped a coin. Sorry about the penalty, Brudge.
Oh no, Zombie! I died.
And we've got Tamal cracking off a $25 donation. That's a heck of a penalty right there. They say that you can only tell someone's true skills under pressure. So here's 25 seconds of pressure for Brudge.
Oh, Tamal!
The violence is strong early in this.
How could you do this?
Did K-Man throw early to let the donos go to Will? What a scandal.
And we've only got we only have 110 seconds worth of donations until we have the Pokemon prize pack giveaway. So let's turn this into a bloodbath, shall we, folks?
Mind
Oh, I want
games.
people crying at the end of this. Personally.
Came through. Okay, I play Green Forest pretty straight. There's, again, some really advanced tech you can do here, but it's very challenging. I didn't quite have time to learn all of it. However, I do one kind of neat skip.
Yeah, if you want to learn that advanced tech, you can just look at my screen instead.
Oh, yeah.
Styling on it.
By all means. You know, use this as a learning opportunity.
Will, I think I can see you up ahead on K-Man's screen.
Oh, did I get this? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Well, that was supposed to be Bungie's skip. Okay. Let's try this one more time. So we want to just get a spin dash jump here over this ledge, and there. So we land here, and we skip that whole Bungie segment that takes kind of a long time. Save a few seconds. Okay.
Sonic's gotta be freaking out during that bungee. He's like, I got 8 minutes to get off this place. I
Yeah.
don't have time for this.
What the cracked? Who put a bungee here? Okay, so I died, but still, a 152 green forest is pretty decent.
I have a question.
Score 50. Yeah, what's up, Zebra?
So when you go through checkpoints, you'll get items occasionally, is that correct?
Yes, corresponding to how many rings you have.
Are those speed shoes that came in just got routed into the ring?
I mean,
I get them every time.
they're-
It is based off your ring count, so you can actually route that.
yeah, you can
That's
route
sick.
that, and people
No
do.
problem.
There's some Eggman stages where you get speed shoes, or where ideally you get speed shoes. So now we're at classic level Pumpkin Hill.
Also, as an FYI, Will, I'm 12 seconds behind. I counted.
You're very close. You're neck and neck now.
This one is at Pumpkin Town.
So I'll give a little bit of info about like these treasure hunting stages. Unlike in Sonic Adventure DX, which if you watched that block with us was a blast, there's like 100 pieces per level versus 20. So we basically have to use the first hint of each of the hint computers to figure out where the pieces are. So that's why you see us going to the hint computer to go and basically figure out where the emerald piece is, just from that.
This one is in a cage. Okay, it's Church Mountain. Here? Down or up?
So like for that piece where it says a place you can't jump, I know exactly where that is just based off the first hint. Some
Yeah,
emeralds,
You gotta
locations,
memorize all the first hints.
some locations will share hints, unfortunately, but you hope for the ones that
Oh, yeah.
don't.
So I can just punch through that cage there. I don't need to actually break it with a missile. Not
Okay.
this one.
This one is one of two locations. It looks like it's the second
Terrible.
location.
I'm not too familiar. I don't usually get this as my third hint. We're gonna check out Pumpkin Mountain because I haven't been over here.
I feel like you two being really close on a treasure hunting level is especially exciting.
Okay.
I don't know, Zebra. It sounds like I'm about to get the
All right.
lead.
Pumpkin Hill done.
Oh my god!
Or are we tied? All right.
Cracked.
We're
is
back to
crack.
being neck and neck.
Mission Street.
Mission Street's kind of an insane level.
Yeah.
You're literally equal!
This is unbelievable.
All right. So I'll take the honors of explaining a little bit about Mission Street. There is a global cycle counter on Mission Street. There are going to be these vertical pistons that you see going up and down, and basically we're on a race against the clock to meet a certain cycle for one of the long piston segments. So yeah, like this stage, there's not going to be a lot of variance when it comes to the time difference, but we'll see if I get weight skip. I do.
Oh.
So Brudge should be a little afraid.
I love this song.
It's a good song.
Tails has a lot of pretty good songs. I feel like his songs are a little overlooked on the soundtrack.
I agree. Used to be guilty of it. Tails with a million bounty.
1 million bounty.
What did he do?
what is he cooking?
What was he cooking?
So we get a hover jump there to get over that stack of cages without having to break them. Gonna go under the bridge here. Shout out Red Hot Chili Peppers. Get the speed
Yeah.
pad. Get this box. I said break the.
So I expect with the way that the this level works, Brudge and I are probably still going to be tied. Just because it's cycle based. And this cycle is pretty close to the end of the level.
Yeah.
So here's a pretty big skip coming out at the top of this section. So we're gonna run down a hill, jump off here, cover jump. We're gonna aim for that incline over here. Looks kind of scary, but it's really free. Right here. Bam, never missed that.
Literally tied.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Very slow uphill climb. His tails cannot build up speed.
right, I'm curious what your level time's gonna be on this one, Will.
Yeah.
We'll see if anyone has a slight edge.
All right. Time 2:34:04.
2:32:22. It's those seconds that are gonna count, man.
It's Aquatic Mine up next, so I'm sure
Yeah,
you'll settle into the lead.
we'll see. I mean, the one thing about racing this game is both Will and I are gonna have different emerald pieces, and it's very possible one of us could get a much better seed than the other. We're hoping it doesn't play too much of a factor, but it's just something out of our control.
They're saying I need to adjust my audio. I'm just gonna turn my mic up a little bit on the knob and see if that helps.
Yeah. When you guys
alright.
have a sec too, we're gonna hop a couple more donos in.
Alrighty, we have a handful of donations here. We're gonna start off first with Naru Sonic, donating $10. I'm really happy you're ending the marathon with one of my favorite games of all time. SGM has been incredible and so much fun. Love you guys and everyone in the community. No penalty to either racer on this donation. Thank you, Naru, so much. This next one is a little bit more violent. This time, we've got fake Sonic trivia.
Yes!
Yes!
This time, the onus is on Brudge to come up with a compelling fake Sonic fact. If he can come up with something particularly special, I will donate $20 to add 20 seconds to K-Man's time. The time penalty for this dono, though, is against Brudge.
So
Okay,
that
so
was a terrible piece.
Pretty clean. Where is it? Above. There. Pretty clean Aquatic Mine. 3 pieces. I actually kind of. Two of them I knew. I think.
One of them I straight up never knew.
Oh man, I don't have brain space to divert to coming up with a fake Sonic fact.
This is
okay.
a bad one.
Well, I got 3 more to read, and then I'll let you think about what kind of cool Sonic facts you're going to come up with. We've got Chester Fun and Stuff donating $5.
Thanks, Chester.
Chester says, I may hate space French, but you know who I don't hate? My buddy Hermano Gabagoo.
Yes.
This money goes to add time to K-Man.
Woke up this morning, got some gabagoo.
I actually am doing really bad on this Aquatic Mine.
Yeah.
That's
Just
it's RNG for you. Go ahead, Bill.
As a reminder to people, it is $1 for 1 second, but we do require a $5 minimum donation to add the time. So it's not $5 for 1 second, it's $1 for 1 second. Just to clarify. And we've got Illa Weaver with $25. Let's make this interesting, putting this on K-Man to balance the time penalties out. For now, at least.
I had a terrible piece. I actually had to restart the level.
Oh no. See, that's the RNG in those stages. Like, I guarantee you K-Man knows that level better than me, but I just got really good RNG.
We've got one last donation from NAF, $10. Let's take a dive in Aquatic Mine. Once was a coal pit, but now it's a water ride. Makes you want to sit back, enjoy the life, and set K-Man a couple seconds behind.
Thanks, Naf.
Thank you, NAF. And one last little thing to announce. A little birdie told me that we do have a prize for the winner of this run. And she may or may not be in the midst of planning and creating a special crown for the winner.
Oh my god. This is
That's all the information I have. That's all the info I have right now. But it will be, quote unquote, elusive and intriguing. So, let the real game begin.
Can Zebra have something? Hi.
I guess now I can go for my fake Sonic fact. So the thing about Sega Dreamcast development is they only had one analog stick, right? So the creative power necessary to develop a 3D game with one analog stick, they really like just channel that into something great in the Shower Garden. But we left that generation behind and moved on to 2 analog sticks forevermore. So that's why we haven't seen Shower Garden since the Dreamcast era.
All right, Will, I gave you a massive amount of time.
Well, it's hidden base time, so you know, this is one of the worst levels in the game. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, good recovery for sure. K-Man has a much better pyramid cave than me, like guaranteed. I don't want to jinx K-Man, or do I? But
Pyramid Cave is gonna be crazy. I want to be silent for Pyramid Cave just because I want to hit it. That's like my one goal of this marathon.
So right there, I don't go for too much. Hidden base is a treacherous stage. I don't go for too much tech. Right there, I went for a clip you can get by hovering high enough at the beginning. But other than that, I just kind of go through it fast and optimally. There's some
gives me anxiety.
Yeah, it sure does.
Do you know which one I'm talking about? Because it could be either one on screen right now.
Get a mash B to break the dynamite. Okay, good.
There's not a lot exciting happening on mine. The only thing I'll say is the reason I continuously power slide is that you get a higher top speed sliding than you do just normal driving.
Yeah, you maintain your speed from the boost. If you just drive normally, then the boost goes away, but if you keep drifting like that, then you can keep that boost speed. Makes it a bit tricky to pick up rings sometimes, though.
Yeah, a little tricky.
I sometimes struggle with that. So we're gonna skip these doors. Not these doors, though. Can't always get those.
I will say I love seeing your different approaches to the level. Or all the levels. I've definitely watched K-Man practice this one a lot differently.
Yeah, K-Man goes hard always. He commits to the bit.
A bit of like a tortoise hare situation
Yeah, a little bit.
on this one.
I spent like dozens of hours just on City Escape and Crazy Gadgets. So. Alright, get that hover jump, good. Come around here. There's a clip you can do to skip this place, but I don't know. I never learned it, and it seems like that section's pretty quick regardless, so, you know, it's trade-off. Oh, almost died there. Whew.
I need one of those.
Like that. You need one of me dying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you help a man out?
No.
You
Alright.
guys have a sec?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Might want to cue in.
Well, guess what, everybody? We have officially reached $8,000 in donations.
Yes.
Yes!
Thank you all so much. I got a couple of donos to read off, and then we'll possibly, I think it'll be at the end of the run that we give away the Pokemon prize pack. But we've got Scottman895 coming in with $55. This will be my last donation for the night. To get us to $8,000, we have to celebrate this hype milestone by adding some time for Brudge. Thank you, everyone, again, for putting on a great show and making this the best SGM yet. Hype! And thank you, Scottman. We've also got fake Sonic trivia. Maybe didn't like your answer there, Brudge. It was looking like a Brudge match, but we have to face the facts in this race. And that fact, Brudge was too real.
Too real.
Almost, dude.
Posting real facts? Oh, Brudge.
Brudge.
So we got a cool. Oh, that's not what you want.
That was funky.
I got stuck. We can
ammo.
Okay, we can break that guy. He won't bother us. Oh! I've never had that happen before in my life.
It's wacky.
Okay. Oh. Okay. We're back.
That is sounding
Really
like
far.
that death I need.
So we get that jump there again to skip that time segment. Okay, gonna go in this corner, spin dash against this wall, jump up, get some height. Okay. We'll recover. It's fine. That was not supposed to be the bad part of Pyramid Cave. Oh, those loops are funky. Okay. So now that we have the bounce bracelet, we can super bounce, which means basically just building up. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh. Building up speed, spin dashing into a wall, and bouncing, and you can get really, really high. So that's a huge part of Sonic's kit. Like right here. Nope. That's when you can get a little take a boost. Well, I can only get it some of the time. No, it's tricky. Camera Steiner. Wow. This is bad. What is...
Lakitu, dude.
Lakitu, get it together, man. I've never had that happen. Pick up this one up because why not? Okay. Well, we can, you know what? Still recover. It's fine. Okay.
Hey man, making it out of a hidden base.
Get this ghosty out of the way. So we're gonna line up right here on the intersection of these tiles. We're gonna spin dash, hold straight up, clip through the wall first try.
I love that clip.
That is a huge time save because that's like a whole fetch quest where you have to go find that key. So yeah, that is just really nice to get that.
Alright. It's time for my insane pyramid cave.
Rest of the level. Rest of the level.
This one up.
I'm gonna play pretty straight just to be safe. Speed choose. There's some insane tech you can do here, but it's hard and it doesn't save too much time, so I do not go for it.
Coward.
Pyramid Cave is dicey, and I just want to stay alive. Okay. You can get a super bounce coming around that corner, but the camera doesn't always follow you, so it's homing attack. There. Okay. Okay, and pretty much just, okay. Go to the end from there. Just run to the goal.
Nice.
Ooh, we got Death Chamber coming up. Death Chamber could be a huge make or break level.
Nice.
That can be the trickiest Knuckles stage.
You afraid, Brudge?
Oh man, he's nailing it. Sounds like Cayman's crushing it over there.
I am so focused right now. I still got 2 really hard skips to do.
Okay. In this level, we're gonna pick up the Knuckles upgrade.
So this is
comes
Snake Skip, which is
Ooh! He's cracked! He's foaming at the mouth!
That's okay, man.
I got one last skip coming up, which uses the same properties as Snake Skip. It's just at the end of a loop instead.
Death Chamber is really annoying because of having to cross in between the
Well,
the
okay.
different segments.
I fucked up the setup, so I gotta skip that last skip, unfortunately. But now I'm on my way to Death Chamber.
Roasted keys.
No problem.
I bet K-Man knows.
Oh,
what
you know
is.
that one, Will?
I bet K-Man does. Can I slip through? Yes. Above the big flame. Sure. The nice thing about these levels is that, like when you have a level like Death Chamber that's split into 3, because of the way the keys have to be spread out, you can like get a vibe like, okay, I need to go back to this room now that I've been in this room and gotten the key. Okay, roasted keys right there. That's not too bad so far. I'm assuming the last one is going to be blue room. Or maybe in the middle section.
Two more left.
2 more left. Okay. You gotta love getting the same hint twice in a row.
This sounds like
So, if you're curious, like we said, the first hints are generally unique, but another thing you have to keep in mind is they can be unique for the order of keys as well. So I knew where the first key for this hint was, and now having another key with the exact same hint, I know where that one is because it's the second key.
Pretty clean death chamber, not bad. I will gladly take that, because sometimes that level can turn into a disaster. Now we got 2 back-to-back boss fights. And the first one is King Boom Boo. He's not the way this fight is designed to work is you hit the timer to make the sun come in the room, so that he goes in the ground. You dig him up. Normally, it's designed so you're only supposed to get 1 hit. You repeat the cycle like 4 times. But if you're really fast and precise, you can get all the hits in 1 cycle. So that's what we're gonna try to do. It can be finicky, but.
All right, I actually had a pretty good death chamber.
That was solid.
All right, I'm catching up, Will.
This is perfect.
You just
Gap
need another
closing.
terrible emerald hunting piece level from me, or I'm gonna take over.
Huh? Who's there?
All right, I gotta dig him up.
What the?
Gotta.
Ghost?
Not that.
What?
Ouch.
What?
Ghost. The 12th ghost he's seen, but that one's the one that scares him.
Okay, 1 cycle. We did it.
Oh, let's go, Brudge.
That feels very good.
That's a tough
annoying.
trick.
That's an annoying boss fight. Yeah.
That is a tough
Um,
trick.
Unfortunately, now Egg Golem, I do not have any tech because the tech involves super bouncing, which you really do not have enough runway to do. So we just kind of play it normally and wait for him to hit, and then we go over and climb on his back. He's very polite and waits for us to climb up and hit his weak spot.
I did not get the 1 cycle.
Okay, a lot of the times he'll like start doing this attack where he like slams his arms down and spins them around the map. Sometimes he can do that like after the first hit, but this time he hasn't done it at all yet. So I think it kind of depends on Sonic's placement and like some RNG. There's some tech you can do there where you just like bounce right where he lands when he does that head smash. We just go around back. One hit left.
All right, that's
All right,
the
nice
quickest
recovery.
2 cycle you can do. If you're really controlled, and I'm not gonna claim I was doing this on purpose, if you can't get the 1 cycle, it's best to leave that second phase rather than hitting him any further. But now I'm on Egg Golem.
Nice try, Rocky. Alright, fun level coming up, Eternal Engine. Normally, this is one of the worst levels in the game. However, I know a very fun trick that can skip like half of it. We don't have to get the upgrade or anything, so come watch me do it. See how it's done.
So Will told me 10 minutes before we went live that he learned new tech for this.
It was not 10 minutes, it was like days ago, but yes. It was within the past week, I was practicing and learned some new tech for a couple levels, and I decided, although, to K-Man's credit, to both of our credits, it's been a very positive, open exchange of information, just good vibes, like helping each other out for most of the preparation period, but in this past week, I really wanted to gain an edge because I was not feeling good, so I was like, I'm gonna withhold these 2 pieces of information because I know he would just pick them up immediately and take that advantage away from me that I worked on. So he does not know the trick to get this Eternal Engine clip so easily, although it is the same clip.
Hey man, that Egg Golem was cracked.
Nice try, Rocky.
never
I
seen
missed
that.
1 hit on him, but other than that, it was pretty good.
Did you do the super bounce?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
It's just I don't know if you know the skip when he does the headbutt.
I mean, I've seen people like do the bounce there and kind of manipulate that.
All right, I guess you'll have to look in the playback.
God, that camera in Pyramid Cave, that was creepy. That was scary. Never had that happen before. It was like, am I gonna get this back? These guys are the spawn of Satan, worst enemies in the game, worst enemies maybe of all time, designed to just cause misery. We will see them plenty more in these space levels. Alright,
So-
Skip's coming up.
That was the closest I've ever been to accidentally collecting a Chow key. You don't want to do that. That will take you to the Chow Garden, which will waste like 20-30 seconds. I think that's the closest in the run that you might go to actually accidentally collecting one of those keys.
It's kind of a trap because you have to go in and break the or get around those boxes and get that switch to open the door. So what I just did, I hovered over to that corner and landed on that gas tank thing. There's some weird geometry there where the gas tank lines up with the wall, and the game doesn't like when Tails lands on that. So I hovered over, landed, held very slightly upright, just a little bit right of up, and kept holding that as I clipped through, and I avoided the kill planes and fell forward, and now I am just hovering. So I'm gonna hover for a bit longer.
We trusting the bug?
Not yet, no, this is not just.
Oh.
So line up with this column, drop down a little bit, keep hovering. I messed this up a lot the last couple days of practice, even though it's not, Alright. We just want to line up with that wall, and that's how you do it.
Wow, that was impressive.
So it can be kind of scary if you lose sight of where you are, because you have a limited window to bump up against that wall. The goal ring is behind there, because this level ends normally like a mid-boss. You have to defeat this thing to get to the goal ring. So behind that wall that we just touched, that's where the goal ring is in the level. So we can just touch that wall and finish it. But that clip saves so much time in Eternal Engine.
Let's see how K-Man does.
What I used to do, I didn't know that you could get it so easily with that tech. So I would just kind of like keep throwing myself up against the thing in the corner and like hope that I would clip through. This. Floating, no, that's up. Meteor Herd can be tricky because it's a very big level.
I did it!
Nice.
Yo, got the clip?
Yeah.
Nice.
Took me like 4 attempts. I'll have to see what
That's
your
not
setup
too bad.
is.
Yeah, I know, it's so simple. I know you would get it. Oh, here, okay. Oh, okay. You have to go up and down a lot in Meteor Herd, so, and it's harder to check for free pieces when you have, like, so much ground to cover. I need a hint computer.
Y'all got time for a couple of donos?
Perfect time.
Alrighty, well we have at least 4 right here for you.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna start with Isaac. He's donating $5. Isaac says, "Hey, Will, never say I never did anything for you, Winka." Penalty to K-Man.
Thank you, Isaac. Alright, big door that never opens is this one right here. Got it.
Next up, we got Fake Sonic for an opportunity. $5 says, "All right, K-Man, I'll give you the same task as Brudge earlier, but this time, I need you to give me a fake Sonic fact about our no-chuckle Brass Knuckles the Echidna." Penalty K-Man. Next up,
Our no-knuckle brass boy. Hey, you can read the rest of the donations. I'll come up with something.
yeah, perfect. We got Big Flane.
Flaney!
Donating $5. "Help! I have matured at too rapid of a pace."
Oh no!
Penalty
big.
K-Man.
It's closer.
And the last dono I've got for y'all. Thank you, Big Flame. We have the Dangerous Knights crew donating $25.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
The wait staff at Trufani's can't stop you from ordering a steak and water. Let's slop them up. K-Man, stop slicking back your hair and prove that people can change.
It's not slicked back. It's pushed back, all right?
25-second penalty to K-Man.
Alright. I'm kind of throwing. I was right where the emerald is, but then I lost track of the rocket platform. Jeez.
Very well.
This
If
is
that's
interesting.
the way I will take
This,
it
okay.
from you.
Okay. Here. Go back down to where those small meteorites are. Hope I don't miss it this time. Here. Okay, floating around the moon. Oh, it's right here. I thought it was like in a meteorite. Ah, okay, well, that could have been a little better. Lost like a minute.
All right.
Oh, fun cutscene coming up. Too
that-
bad I don't have audio.
That fight is canon. The Knuckles fact is that his moves are so sick that he can just dance around Rouge and she faints from Knuckles' sick moves.
He silently passed me, didn't he?
Yeah.
So this is
Well, I
Crazy
was doing-
Gadget.
And then he casually provided a fake Sonic fact.
He got a good meteor herd. That's a good one. Your Emerald. Talking to you is a waste of time.
Here we are. This one's for the money.
All right, so this skip is pretty infamous between Will and I because it was the first big skip that he and I both learned. And we went from maybe getting this 3 times in 8 hours to probably getting it, well, I don't want to speak too soon. I'll see if I can get it first try, but at least comfortable enough to get it in a run. So the gimmick of this level is that there are all these switches that change gravity, and in this room you're supposed to have the gravity point a different direction. But instead we're going to use a spin dash jump to clear that gap. And
Did you not clear the gap?
I cleared the gap, but I have issues with chaos.
I got stuck in the corner.
All right.
Didn't clear the wall.
Yeah, it was crazy. I spent so much time learning this, like just trying to get the positioning down for that first spin dash jump, because that single jump is one of the hardest parts of this entire run to learn.
So you may have asked why I restarted the level. That's because if you get stuck in that room without a chaos to homing attack off of, you are legit stuck. So you just have to restart the level.
Oh, Stan.
Sonic is not programmed to be able to walk on that wall, so it's basically a soft lock.
Get that shield for insurance. Oh, messed up the timing there. Okay, so we get that shield for insurance because we sometimes need to take a hit. But stand on that particular square, spin dash at a specific angle.
This is still okay. I can actually recover from this. Man who might not be able to recover from this.
Oh man, this is a wacky one.
Whoops. That's
How's
fine.
Brudge looking?
No rings. That's not great, but maybe I won't take a hit in this next section. Maybe I can do it perfectly. Yeah, to think like
Okay, there
it
we
was
go.
so hard to get that jump before, now it's like almost automatic. Feels very good.
And neither
Okay.
of them have any rings.
Well, I'm not gonna need any rings, so we're good.
Nice.
Now it's just the exit. This can be a bit tricky, but I think I have the angle down, so we're gonna bounce here, clip through there, hold up left, homing attack. Got it.
Let's go.
God.
All right, we both got
Getting
it.
getting a good crazy gadget in the marathon is like my dream, man.
That was a little sloppy on my part, but it's better than sitting there for like 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I would still say that was very impressive. Having watched like the journey you guys have taken with this trick,
High five, game.
I'm very proud of both of you.
Now for maybe one of the hardest character fights. One of two. Eggman, like, they just give the AI weapons that you don't have available.
Yeah, the power laser is absolutely broken.
And sometimes... Alright, well, I can tell Will and I are very tied.
That's
You're
gonna be
actually
a death.
like, yeah.
That's gonna be a death to Eggman. Okay, here.
You have to play footsie as well.
Okay, so Omochow just talked to me, and Eggman just destroyed Omochow. So that's $20.
Okay.
I hope someone's keeping track, because I haven't been counting the numbers, but I'm hoping someone's holding me accountable to what I said.
We have one more dono I'd like to let you guys know. Fake Sonic Trivia coming in, donating $20. Thank you so much. K-Man did what Brudge KO'd not.
On, dude.
Clearly, K-Man's facts are, like Rouge, dancing up and down and all around Brudge. Penalty Brudge.
Here's another insane trick here that K-Man is going for. He's gonna need to wave his weight right here.
This is truly the trust the bug of Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah. It looks good. Looks like a shooting star.
Okay, and now we Jueves wait and hope that I have enough height. So I need everyone in chat right now to Jueves wait.
We'll get past Eggman eventually, guys.
Oh, Steiner.
Okay.
Yeah, he's giving a bit of a rough time over here.
Alright, around the 12-second mark here, I should see some buildings. I think I have enough height here.
Okay, we won. We won.
Let's
we won.
go, Will.
Alright, I have plenty of height here.
Ugh. It's fine.
Very impressive, K-Man.
Thank you.
I would just like to point out I just now pulled up my my live split. I'm 5 minutes ahead of my Hero Story PB.
Yeah, you're having an insane run right now.
Remember, no matter what happens tonight, it sounds like Zebra loses, so you got to dub on someone.
So we're gonna go for a similar approach to Final Rush. Not the same at the beginning, but a similar exit strategy. So coming on this first rail section, hit the rail. Oh, I didn't get the bounce. Okay.
This is like top 10 anime battles. This is so awesome.
For my approach, you specifically need to bounce off that rail. If you fall like that, it's not really gonna work, unfortunately. And falling takes a long time, so I just went ahead and...
I've never seen Shadow do this.
Oh my
Oh
god,
no!
He was cracked.
that was sick.
Wait, I went to Dark Story. Oh my god.
Steiner. Alright,
This is wacky.
we're taking some tournament routing here.
I took the game over, and I chose the wrong story.
This is going great now. So there was a skip that I learned, and Brudge also learned like 2 days ago. So this cutscene is unskippable.
Sonic, I did.
And after spamming start in A for like 5 seconds, I was like, all right, this must just be an unskippable cutscene. But little do you know, there is a 900 frame window where you can press start in A and get to credits.
Insane.
Okay, we're gonna hold this position for 15 seconds, so until the clock is about 40 and a half. I'm holding up left right now to keep this positioning. Then reset the gravity, drop for about 3 seconds, shift over here, fall on the right side of this little map segment here on the globe. We should have enough height, and we haven't died yet, so that's good. Oftentimes, if you jump the gun a little bit, you can die right there when you try to approach this part of the skip. So we're just gonna fall for a minute.
So I got a hero
Alright,
time
pretty-
of like 53, which
Plenty of
Pretty
height.
alright.
So just work our way around slowly, line up with this edge, and then line up with this third. And then just...
Yes, Brudge. Yes, Brudge. Yes!
I also appreciate that
Gunban.
even though we kind of do the same skip, it looks completely different. Because I don't do the bounce all the way down. I do the free fall.
Yeah, I do the bounce, because like I can never like get the gravity right without it.
Let's see if Shadow's a little more cooperative for you, because he was wacky for K-Man.
He did something I'd never seen before.
What's annoying about these fights is that trying to do the homing attacks, they can just like go all over the place, and like just decide to kill you basically. And like this is all, and then like if they get stuck behind like that, then it's like okay, I gotta wait for them to reappear, like because they messed up. Cool. Ugh. See, like that. He just homing attacked and went off the ledge, and I couldn't do anything about it. Okay. So there's like a... Oh, man. There's like a rhythm. If I can get it. I'm not getting it right now. There's like a rhythm you can do with the homing attacks that lets you hit like that. And like that. I'll let him get some ground so we don't fall off.
Also, if anyone's curious about my costume,
Yeah.
so this is my hero story side. You might notice the colors represent Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. This is my dark side with Shadow, Rouge, and Eggman. As to why I'm wearing an orange neckerchief around my neck, we'll just have to see what the last story entails.
Yo, Tails.
Okay. Come on, Shadow.
They put him in.
Come on, Steiner. Oh my gosh. Okay. We'll get this last hit someday.
Lots of messages about stuff I unlocked.
Okay, got the last hit.
Nice. That's hero story for both
That
players.
is hero story. That is a hero story PB for Brudge.
Let's go. We love to hear it.
All
We
right.
also love to hear donations.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
We do. We have one. We have Tonkonian99. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. You guys seem to be killing these riddles on the treasure hunt stages. Did you know some out there prefer pranks to riddles of the flesh? Here's a sample. 10 seconds for K-Man.
What is this? Great riddle, by the way.
Great riddle.
All right. This is our ordained bathroom break, so I'm gonna step away for a second.
All right, well.
We also have one more dono then.
All right, shoot. Unless
We've
it's
got-
more time for me, then in which case, just keep that in your pocket.
We've got Doobands
Yo!
initiating Blossom Dance in a chain attack against K-Man's timer.
Thank you, Dunban. Let's go.
Born in a world of strife, against the odds, we choose to fight. Rawsome Dance. Yes, Brudge. Yes.
Yes, Brudge.
Thank you so much for the donations. Again, reminder, folks, if you want to penalize one of these two racers, all it costs is $1 a second, $5 donation minimum to tank the racer who you want to lose. And they are battling not only for pride, but for a secret, special, elusive, wonderful, handcrafted crown.
I promise
So-
if I win that crown, it's not going to go to my head.
Oh, no. That's not true.
Oh.
Stay tuned for the K-Man skit.
That was another Oma Chow, for those of you keeping tally at home.
Hey, man, any sneaky things you want to say while Brudge is away?
Let me tell you,
Stinky
there's
cheese,
a
maybe?
lot of skips that I'm about to do that I'm not sure Brudge knows about. So everyone's got to hype it up when I mention things like Parrot Skip. Parrot Skip is going to be hype.
He doesn't know Parrot Skip? Oh. I think I see rumblings of a Brudge.
Whoops. I had a really bad Bigfoot, and this hotshot's not great, but not terrible.
Who's next, man?
Pathetic humans.
Raw. Pathetic human.
I mean, Shadow's just the rawest character.
What do we call them? Humans.
Sounds like K-Man's got a whole level lead.
Dry Lagoon's such a vibe.
It is. So you might notice, I know Dark Story probably a little bit better than I do Hero Story. I do actually have a history of running Dark Story for a brief period of time. He says, while he doesn't know where this piece is. Need more hints.
The game over pre-start Dark Story.
Oh, yo, he's set up to cut and skip the scenes?
Yeah, I do not know Dark Story as well. I do not have much tech for this part of the run, so I'm just gonna be trying to play the levels my best.
Where
There's
the
some
heck is this
tech.
piece?
I don't know.
tech.
The radar is just broken.
Oh. It's up here.
I feel like the radar was not, like, working.
I've never had that piece before. Protector of the Jar, alright. I know this one.
Did we mention just how many there are?
Yeah, I mentioned, so like in Sonic Adventure 1, there's probably around like 20 different Emerald locations. This one has over 100. Over 100 per stage.
Exactly, yeah.
It's gotta be one more left.
How you feeling about this gate bridge?
Iron Gate, it's pretty straightforward. You just gotta run and gun. Not much to say. It's always funny when the voice on the loudspeaker's like, "Get him."
Get him.
So like plainly, matter of fact.
It's all too easy for me.
So that was a fun little kick up that pillar. That's a fun little trick to actually climb up on that stage a little faster than you normally could. And now I'm about to do one of the only other stages I think I really need to focus on, which is Sand
Oh, yeah.
Ocean.
Those idiots will never find my hidden base inside this pyramid.
But I'm gonna try and destroy it.
No. Okay, I got through the door.
Squeeze through.
Squeeze.
What if Eggman squeezed through like a cat?
I knew I shouldn't have eaten that pizza.
This is a huge level for K-Man here. He's talked to me a lot about Sand Ocean.
Yeah, that's that one's rough because it's like the equivalent of Tails' Hidden Base, except you do not have the hover, so it's a lot of very tricky jumps.
It seems to me almost like the mission street because of the like global timer on the level.
Oh, you know what? I guess that's also true. Yeah, I just meant in terms of the general like.
Oh no, sure, yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you know more, but
Got it.
I know K-Man likes to take his risks here,
Oh yeah.
and we'll see if they pay off.
So we got that spin dash jump to get that first hit in right as it started. So
Oh.
we got the easy
Okay.
boss killer.
At least the checkpoint's right there, but I felt that I jumped too early on that.
Now, is the timer just going to be totally whack for you now? Based on that checkpoint?
A little
Spawn?
bit. So the global timers, I do believe, reset when you respawn. So I'm not sure how tight this one is. This is really where I need the global timers. And they're actually pretty favorable. So this is the cycle I had to make with these two platforms. And then I have one last clenching jump here.
Brudge. Hopefully, do not know this one. Oh,
All
there's
right.
3-piece.
Whew, I thought I jumped too early.
In front of the cool statue. Here, right? That's the statue? Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Not bad, not bad. The other one is probably in the... Well, it's gotta be in the other oasis. Plants in the Shade. Okay, I know that one.
Alright, so that's a pretty decent Sand Ocean. The death was not that bad, to be honest. That's actually probably the most convenient place to die. Other than for my wallet. But... a 211 on that's pretty good.
All right.
Good
My,
Lagoon.
my Dry Lagoon is faster than my Wild Canyon. Crazy.
That was too
Dry Lagoon is very much the worst Wild Canyon because you don't have the easy, like, wind tunnel, like, cannon blasting you up. And there's underwater pieces you can get in Dry Lagoon that are a nightmare. Alright, Sand Ocean. I play Sand Ocean very slow and steady. I don't worry about things like global timers.
Again, the tortoise and the hare.
Those idiots
Yeah,
will
we'll
never
see.
find my OnlyFans inside this pyramid.
Oh man, he's invoking it.
Speaking of global timers, we've got a couple of global donations. We've got Mike Guy donating $5. Thank you, Mike Guy. Brudge might need to drink an elixir to catch up, but the least I can do is add some time to K-Man.
Thank you, my guy.
He drank an elixir.
Something happens when Lee drinks an elixir.
And
I
we
was
have
watching that the other night.
Oh,
Yuri Leclerc
Oh.
donating $5. Thank you so much, Yuri. All my friends have donated, so I might as well too. Penalty
Yes.
to whoever has less time against them at the time of reading this. Keep things interesting. If you think this finale will be boring, well, it won't be. I'm sorry, K-Man, but that's $5 to you.
Does that mean I had more money wagered against me thus far?
At the moment.
That is funny.
that's why you gotta throw at the beginning, Will.
Yeah,
I studied.
K-Man.
When they told me what the incentive was gonna be, I went to the whiteboard and I was like, well, how do I maximize this for my own gain?
Oh. We're in shambles.
I can't believe I missed Baltus come through.
I guess since it hasn't been properly, mentioned yet, Dark Story is basically controls the same as Hero Story, but instead of Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails, you have Shadow, Rouge, and Eggman, respectively. So,
Yeah, unfortunately, whereas Sonic is the main character of Hero Story, Shadow is not the main character of Dark Story, much as he should be. So there's 6 Eggman levels and 4 Shadow levels.
yeah, they really didn't give a lot of love to Shadow here.
You got a lot more mech gameplay in Dark Story.
You do, which is why you need to be like really good at the mech stuff.
That wasn't so hard.
It wouldn't bode well if you started this run by saying you weren't a fan of the mech stages.
I'm sure the game heard me. Alright.
This is
We can get this.
Brudge, located Eggman's base, and we'll proceed to enter it now.
Alright, that is, that's the end of the tricky bits. Pretty much at the end of the level now.
To say it,
I
Just
love
going
the
to-
Rouge
I'm
music.
going to have to find that key first.
They're very snazzy and upbeat. So the gimmick of this stage is that Eggman, that is a free piece.
Wow. Thank you, Gamma.
Thank you, Gamma.
You're being nice to somebody.
That might be a little salt from another run. Which, if you have the time to go and watch the VODs, I highly recommend watching the Sonic Adventure DX run that Z-Brag ran, that Will and I co-commentated on. Because that was a fun time for all, and this bug is being annoying. Anyway, so what I was saying was, the gimmick of this stage is that there are these security beetles that walk around, and if they see you, you're supposed to dive into the shadows, and they will, they'll just stop paying attention to you.
I'm gonna strategic exit and come back because I had some sketchy deaths on Radical Highway in practice, and I really do not want a game over. So, leaves a few seconds there.
I respect that. That's smart.
And
There's some neat jumps we can do,
How was that?
but they can kill you.
Like me?
I will be honest, the next two stages are two Eggman stages that are not really interesting whatsoever. I don't know, unless Will has anything that he wants to commentate on, this would be a great opportunity if you want to announce anything or, you know, remind people stuff. Because these two are just going to be like hold forward levels.
Central control room that Shadow mentioned before he left.
First jump. Skip that whole bouncy segment. Homing attack up here. Can we get here in time? No. Okay, that's fine.
Well, if not, I guess I'll just explain a little bit of this level. Oh, I finally jumped over that Omochao! Yes!
There are a lot of Omochao just chilling in this level.
They litter them where like you cannot avoid them whatsoever. I thought that was gonna be like a guaranteed
no.
one I hit.
Walk of shame came in.
Oh, walk of shame.
You're supposed those can be very tricky to get on those rails with that camera angle, but you want to grind on those rails on the bridge to skip this segment. But that's fine.
So Zebra,
Yeah.
you know the lore to Sonic Adventure 2, right?
Yeah?
Can you give us a synopsis, maybe, of what the cutscenes we've missed so far have said?
Tall order this late into the game, but yeah, let's see, where does our story begin?
Our story.
Now Sonic the Hedgehog, our beloved hero, begins the game being taken into police custody. He does some really cool stuff and jumps out of a plane, goes through our favorite level, City Escape, where he is then apprehended by Gun, the military, but not before meeting the mysterious Shadow the Hedgehog, who does something called Chaos Control. What could it be? I don't know. Ski, huh? That's what I say. We then cut to Tails the Fox, flying over the ocean blue, on his way to bust Sonic out of jail. There's Big the Cat, by the way, everybody.
Big the cat.
He meets Amy Rose there, who has grown up in this game, I guess. And he stages his prison break. I don't really know what happens to him because Amy is the one who breaks Sonic out of jail. We kind of just leave Tails hanging. Meanwhile, while this is happening, Knuckles is beginning his waggy side adventure, where his rivalry with Rouge the Bat is bubbling. Let's see. Sonic meets Shadow again at Green Forest, where they have a fight with the "I Found You" Faker cutscene. Then Sonic has to get off the island before it blows up.
Blows up?
Blows up. He succeeds, and then what's next? The Tails driving or Tails Mission Street? I don't know. They go kidnap the president or something. They definitely don't.
I'm gonna interject real quick here just to mention, there is a quote required item on this stage for breaking iron containers, and I skipped that. I don't think it really affects much in the run, other than this stage specifically, because the remaining Eggman stages, because I think the last Eggman stage is Cosmic Wall, has like no iron blocks in it. So this is the only stage that matters, so if you can end up completing it without needing it, that's kind of the only difference it makes. Sorry, Zebra. We can go back to story time now.
So they kidnap the president. They take him to the desert through Hidden Base. There's actually a cut level where you play as the president. He does treasure hunting levels too, believe it or not. But they gave that to Knuckles, the Death Chamber. Knuckles fights a big one. And then they takes off to swoop the president.
He didn't say it.
What did I miss?
He just said, "What the?"
They take the president to space. Where he was supposed to have a level called Eternal Engine. They gave that one to Tails. It was supposed to be another treasure hunting level. That became Meteor Herd, believe it or not. A jammin' level with a jammin' tune that we didn't comment on. I love that song.
Not a bad egg quarters.
Glad to hear it.
It took a minute. I forgot. I didn't realize that second key wasn't in the wall. It was just hanging there. But
After Meteor Herd, there's a boss fight. The playable Brudge appears, where he fights the Naff of Bardock.
You won't get away with it.
Up on the construction site looking thing.
Will is truly the Knuckles of Piccolo.
And then Tails fights Eggman. Takes a couple tries, but you know, he finally beats him. And then Sonic shoots through space while Shooting Star plays, and
That was beautiful. So I'll mention real quick, this is probably the worst stage in the game. It's called Security Hall.
Yes.
Remember where we had to do all this memorization for the first hints and where those emeralds are? Yeah, this stage, like, per hint, 10 emeralds share that hint. So it, like, hardly helps out. I think this one is not here.
You can also get really bad RNG with the locked doors.
Yeah, there's also a mechanic here where there are locked saves, and you have to unlock them up top. Actually, I think I know where this one is. No, I don't. I don't think I've ever gotten this variation of this emerald. Oh, there it is, hiding up there, as they say. All right. So the first emerald piece is generally out in the open, but it's like the second and third ones that might be behind safes. Lonely Door is typically one that is behind a safe, so I'm just gonna double check which level I need to unlock and then go and unlock that door.
I'm terrified of Security Hall.
it's not a. I don't like this level. I got stuck here as a kid.
Yeah, I feel like everyone does. It's a nightmare as a kid. Rue's like, oh, 5 minutes should be plenty. Here I go.
Okay, so this one I'm actually lucky with because when you have a fresh save file, the blue ones start unlocked. So it's pretty nice when it's a emerald behind a blue safe.
I'm sorry, is that real?
Wow, I saw that and then panicked and drill dived.
Is there something that decides which safes are unlocked?
I believe what happens, I might be like totally making this up, so fake Sonic facts, you can at me for this one. I do believe it's, the game remembers the last saves that you unlocked, so if you go back to the stage in like a mission 2 or mission 3, it's not always, it won't always be the blue ones that start unlocked. It might be like the last one that you unlocked in the previous mission. But you know what? I'm not confident about that. I can absolutely be fake facting right now.
Fake facting me right now, bro?
I can't believe I've come this far just to fail.
Weapons bed. I don't like this one. It's much like Metal Harbor, which this kind of shares a map with. Lots of going over large gaps above water, which can be precarious. This level likes to jump scare you with robots that get in your way while you're hovering. There's some skips you can do, but they don't save that much time, and this is a very fast level normally, so I kind of just play it straight. Like right here, right there. That guy. that guy can kill you.
So there are some strats to Flying Dog. I didn't learn a single one of them. That's the story of this level.
Not bad, huh? I'm pretty strong, all right.
I really feel like Eggman moves faster than Tails, because like in stages like this where you have those long runways, it feels like Eggman is just flying. Like his legs, his strides are so big.
All right, so this is the level with parrot skip in it. I'm gonna need everyone to pop off when I get it.
Well, you should be terrified.
Will, you should be absolutely terrified.
You should be quaking.
Oh no, the white jungle parrot skip!
All right, it's coming up here. I'm committing so hard to this bit. Parrot skip!
I can't believe he did that. I wasn't ready.
That was like second try parrot skip, but yeah, that saves a good amount of time.
Hey man, can I ask you a question?
Yeah?
What exactly makes it a parrot skip?
It's a skip that involves the parrot.
Misleading.
Alright, security hall, don't screw me.
Well, that was a
Just
fun
getting my
wall
tails
run
first.
that I got to do.
The Tornado 3 script on the side of Tails' mech truly looks like the Shenmue logo. Like, every time I see it. Oh, I'm about to die? Okay. The thing about that, you can get complacent if you just sit there and mash. It's usually enough, but sometimes you can take hits and almost die.
So I skipped the air shoes on this level. We don't get any power-ups. Well, I don't get any power-ups for Shadow in his entire story.
5 minutes should be.
I believe the air shoes are the only one that the game considers required by design. So yeah, Shadow doesn't need upgrades. He's already the ultimate life form.
That wasn't so hard.
See it.
Well, I think the real ultimate life forms are these donors coming in hot and fresh. We have a few to go over here. We've got
we can watch
your
the same cutscene, but I think we've all heard this one. So maybe right after the cutscene.
sounds good.
You're the fake hedgehog around here.
You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my fake. All right, go ahead with those donos.
You can't get away this time. There's only one
Well,
real
we got your forger. $5. Thank you so much. Nobody puts my dear Will in a corner. Take this. $5 to K-Man.
no time to hang out
Next
the
up,
likes of
we've
you.
got Illu Weaver, donating $10. Thank you so much, Weaver. I demand more chaos. Let's give this time to K-Man to even out the penalties again. You don't want this to be down to just skill, do you, chat?
I'm picking up the signal from
Thank you, Weaver.
Fox Boy.
Oh, but the violence is not over.
Oh
It's
no.
not over. Oma Chow
Oh my god. His revenge.
donating $25. This is for both talking to and destroying me and my friends. Penalty K-Man.
Oh man. Knew it was gonna come back to bite me.
Oh man, am I gonna have to get the Switch? No, these are
We-
unlocked. Nice.
We also have Zebrag Burglar. with $42.
Good security.
$42. What's up, guys? It's your favorite circus ringleader slash fast food mascot slash trickster figure. My kid's been loving the race. Put this towards K. Me and that guy have some real beef, let me tell you.
Oh man.
I have a kid.
Thank you so much, Zebrag. And we have one more from Cole. Donating $10. Yeah, hurry through the Olive Garden, says the White Jungle song. K-Man may have done this with a parrot skip, but tonight is all about saving Brudge. For Brudge to catch up to K-Man, these 10 seconds should be plenty.
Parrot skip backfired, dude.
It did. I put way too much confidence. They're like, oh, he just nailed Parrot Skip. We can assault him with all these extra seconds.
Thank you, your forger.
Thank you so much to everybody who just donated. And the race still has plenty of time left, folks. So feel free to continue to extend leads and bury or at least the runner you want to see lose.
I could hear K-Man's life plans going.
Duro, Monstacado.
Oh my god.
Duro. White jungle's scary. It's pretty fast, but I can also die here on a few places. We'll try not to die. Let me see if I can get storage on this first thing. Nope, I hit the spring. It's fine.
So did we explain storage? Because 3/4 of the run.
I mentioned it. I mentioned it in the first shadow fight. So it's like, again, if you hold B, but like don't enter a spin dash, the game thinks you're spin dashing, and so you can like go under the spin dash barrier things or like do damage in boss fights, that sort of thing. Oh my gosh. Not hitting these
Yeah, to get
skips.
like real technical, technically you don't somersault until you release the B button, because when you press the B button in this game, the game has no idea whether you want to charge up a spin dash or somersault, so it waits until the release. But on press, it will change your hitbox properties to where your hitbox is smaller and can actually go under the somersault walls, and also will start dealing damage. But it doesn't do the animation until you release it. So you can do a lot of cool stuff where if you press B at the right time, you'll get the properties of somersault, but then you can chain that into a spin dash rather than committing to the somersault. The more you know. That one's a true Sonic fact.
Shadow.
I know that one.
Blue flame. Spotted at 11 o'clock.
The geometry in Green Forest and White Jungle is terrible, as you can see, because they just go crazy on those downhill sections. Do I hit the spring? Yes. Sometimes I don't hit the spring. It's a bit of a time loss, but we're going to skip the air shoes. Spin dash jump here. Okay, you know what? It's fine. I would probably have died there, so we could have skipped that, saved a second, but I'm going to spin dash jump over to the other end of that loop. Okay, so I died there earlier in practice, so I'm glad I made it past that. Alright. I can sometimes get a sub 2 White Jungle, but a 207 with no deaths is not bad at all. So next up, we have Sonic, and then back to driving.
I'll just quickly mention, in Skyrail, you saw me do those pumpkin jumps, which are absolutely not intended, but I ended up skipping probably 70% of the stage. So this ends up being like one of the shortest shadow stages. If you're really good, you can get below a minute. I'm not quite that good, but I hear someone in this call is that good.
I can sometimes get less than a minute on Skyrail. It's like, I'm pretty sure when you do that, it's the fast, like, while some of the treasure hunting stages, you can do those really fast, those are like less than a minute, but in terms of the action stages, like running or mech, Skyrail's gotta be like the shortest because of that.
All right, Will. How about this? I'll donate $20 if you get below a minute on Skyrail.
Oh, okay. I'll take that.
Everybody, keep an eye out.
That was scary. Hey, no deaths on either of the Sonic Shadow fights. The first ones, at least. I had a bad practice the other day where I game overed on that one. We're driving. The lore of these driving stages is fascinating. This one especially, because Tails' level was already like Mad Max as it is, like every driver for themselves, with, Tails just knocking all these families in their minivans off the road. This level has literal holes in the road, massive gaps that people can just fall into, and places where the rails are missing. It's like, this is supposed to be an interstate highway? How did they even build this above the water?
It's like the kind of highway I would see in like a dream.
Yeah.
Like it just exists in the void. It's endless. Nothing makes sense.
So if I could quickly mention my stage I'm on, this is Mad Space. All the hints are either spelt backwards or literally the opposite of what they say. So the first hint is always spelled backwards, and then I think the second one is generally the opposite, and then the third hint, if you get to that, always says like don't, and then do what you're supposed to do.
Don't you dare dig at this exact location. Don't think about it.
Don't donate to Crush
It is
K-Man.
Do not do that.
Guys, that sounds like a legit hint. I don't know.
Well, somebody did take Omachow's advice, and we have a donation from Slim Kirby for $30. Thank you so much, Slim. This will be my last dono of the marathon. Thanks for another unforgettable weekend, Stacked Game Marathon. With my last bated breath, I'm going to speak at my admiration for young Billy's hustle. Yo! Taking on this Sonic game like a real Heropon, Mandrill, and Sega Squirtle.
Yo!
Putting this to the hashtag Save Brudge campaign by penalizing K-Man.
Hashtag save Brudge. Thanks,
Thank
Slim.
you, Slim.
Keep the pain coming. I can take it.
Also, for whatever reason, they just decided to make Brudge's driving stage longer in addition to more difficult than Tails's. Not quite sure why, but
I can't believe Brudge has this car.
it's insane. It's so conspicuous. Not to mention, like, her head is just like sticking right out of it. Like, you're a secret, like, government agent lady. You're supposed to be a spy.
It's gotta be close.
All these like slick black cars on the road.
Brudge is an awful spy for multiple reasons we could go over.
That was not very efficient, but also I didn't die, so we take those. Fox boy, wait for me.
So I definitely goofed there.
Oh,
That was I was right next to the piece, and I fell below the last platform before I burnt into the atmosphere. So
Oh.
I gotta find the last piece again.
Mad Space is a bottom 3 level. It's like Security Hall, Final Chase, Mad Space. Those are my bottom 3.
Minigame Kart Racing 2P Versus is now available, guys. Everybody pog and chat.
Pog. Post some Brudge Will Poe guesses if you got them. And then Pursuit. Yeah, they were like, we gotta do something with the Pumpkin Hill assets, so...
Not too bad, I guess.
This level has this horrible gimmick with those bounce things that you homing attack. Luckily we get to skip most of those. So like K-Man, we're gonna come over here to do these pumpkin jumps.
Pumpkin
Hopefully don't mess 'em up.
jumps!
Pumpkin head! Pumpkin head! Okay, so we gotta do this one. I hate these with a passion. Okay. We're good? We're good. The rail grinding is kind of miserable here. The last half of this level is going to be rail grinding. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Okay, we're good. I'm really good right here. I don't think we're going to get it. It's going to be kind of tricky getting through that segment, but sometimes I can get a sub 1, but 103... 103 is just fine.
103
now
just
I gotta do
fine.
Mad Space.
But
That wasn't so hard.
But I bet $20 you would get below 1. Steener.
Well,
The kids.
sometimes you don't get the best rail physics. Oh, I gotta fight Egg Golem for Mad Space. This one really just feels like they wanted to pad out time. It doesn't make that much sense for Eggman to also fight the Egg Golem, but it's kind of funny.
It's like a really silly plot beat.
Eggman mauls at the Egg Golem and he turns on him.
So Cosmic Wall has this gimmick where you can hover for a little bit and it'll actually hover you upwards. Every other stage, the hover just slows your descent. But this one you get actually a little bit of an upward boost. That's like the entire mechanic behind it, but we're gonna use this for one of the longest skips in the game. And I say long as in it takes 3 minutes to complete.
The actual skip, the skip mechanic is very short, but then it's 3 minutes of nothing.
And if you were ever interested in running Sonic Adventure 2, I would say this is probably one that I should wait until I actually get the skip. But it's one of the easier ones to do. Just because there's a lot of lenience. You can hover there like forever as long as you get that first jump correct. And now I basically just have to navigate through the skybox for like 3 minutes.
I got this piece in my practice run earlier. It's over at that meteorite.
I like to imagine when Eggman's just hovering over here. You know that song in the episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs like gets all the jellyfish and he's like on the exercise bike? I feel like that song. He's just listening to that the whole way here.
Yeah, how's that go?
I don't really know. I don't know the words.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish I did. It's like, give me. Oh, you got. No, I don't know. Briscoes.
Where is this one? It's over here somewhere. Green in a bowl. They mean the bowl of this. Oh, it's there. I need a computer. The top of the caps. Okay, we gotta go back to the annoying, awful, grassy capsule meteorite. This is the worst part of this level, is coming to and from this particular part. Meteor Herd kind of clears mad space. Oh, is this one? Wait.
Yeah, I would argue Mad Space is Brudge really does have the two worst levels in the game, I think, between Security Hall and Mad Space.
Yeah. This one might be reversed and incorrect. So I'm not getting any... Yeah. It's the bottom of the capsule.
Iconic.
Okay. Cool. Nice, nice, nice. So I would assume our last one is probably going to be Odd Moon. It's probably going to be at the inverted tower, because we haven't been there yet.
I'm just jamming to the music because that's all I can do for 3 minutes.
Do we have any donations?
We have nothing new at the moment, but I do want to say thank you again so much to everybody who has donated and spent time here at the Stacked Game Marathon this weekend. It's been an honor and a privilege, and it's not over yet because we still have easily about a half an hour-ish left of this segment, and the timer's not out yet, folks. We can still donate to put some penalties on K-Man or Brudge.
K-Man,
really,
K-Man.
and really change the way that this is gonna finish here. And might I remind y'all that a crown is on the line?
A crown.
A lot. That's a lot on the line. On its
A
own.
literal crown.
So this is the... Don't dig into the different moon symbols on the platform with red lights. That's what the final hints in this level do. So that was an okay Mad Space, about average, but, you know. That can get really dire.
The one thing about the Tails versus Eggman 2 is that if you can get the middle bomb to actually hit your opponent, it saves a lot of time. Sometimes the AI doesn't like... Sorry, my throat was just like, yeah, you're gonna stop.
That's a good one.
now.
Your Emerald. Talking to you is a waste of time.
So we got a bomb hit off the Tails, which was pretty good. I actually golded that split.
Nice, dude. Hand over the emeralds. Give them to me.
So Final
There's
Chase's
no choice but to get owned.
Final Chase's entire gimmick are these gravity tubes, and
Awful. Dead.
Oh yeah.
they're just awful.
That is an atrocity of game design.
It's not good.
So, I got my cosmic wall right here, and I'm actually gonna I'm gonna go for basically the same thing, but I'm gonna exit the level and start the skip earlier.
Yeah. Brudge,
And
tell me
it's-
about this one.
It's actually, I find this to be easier and safer than the first cosmic wall skip I learned. And faster.
Yeah, Brudge?
Yeah.
What's the
yeah.
skip called?
I think it's, is this maybe the Swiss cheese skip?
The Swiss cheese skip.
There's a
Oh my
Cosmic
God.
Wall Swiss cheese skip, and I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm doing.
Yeah, why do they call it Swiss cheese skip?
Probably
Oh,
squeezing through the walls and kill planes.
I just want everybody in the chat to know, because I know there are some people who will be heated about this. I just saw K-Man intentionally skip a penguin out here in space. I just want to know how that makes you all feel. I think he should pay.
Okay, so we clipped through that wall, came up through the ceiling, avoided a kill plane. It is very easy to die there, so you have to avoid
Just
a
for
kill
you.
plane. There's like a pillar right in the middle of that section back there. So you have to go around that, come through, go towards that big tower, then towards this tower. And we're gonna wait for a visual cue in the top left corner.
I'm gonna get intentionally hit there. It was intentional. If you collect too many rings and you get the speed choose here, it messes up the skip that I'm about to do.
So when you see an inverted tower in the top left corner, you can kind of change direction, and we're gonna be going this way for 2 minutes.
Well, that was sick. I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's really like the old version was so janky. I could because there's a long period in between clipping through and coming out into the open space, and the camera can get real messy. So I always had trouble with that, and also if you mess up the approach, you can land on the platform that locks you into the auto scroller, which loses you like 4 minutes. That's really dire.
I just want to point out there was no Madagascar at this marathon, and we still got penguin skip.
Madagascar.
For the record, actually, based on how parrot skip works, yeah, I guess that was penguin skip.
Yeah, I got you, dude. That
You
was a
did get
gambit.
me. You got me in a little
So
Steiner's gambit.
Just
You
a
can't
second
trust
here.
anyone.
We're gonna see the final descent of the level come into view, where you fight that drill thing.
For those who are wondering, that long skip that involved Shadow just like falling sideways, that basically kind of uses the same properties that we used in Hero Story with Snake Skip, where your gravity is set based off the last surface you touched, as long as you keep a minimum speed. So because I was on that angled tunnel when I spin dashed off, I can retain that angled gravity to basically fly through space to get through a later part of the level.
Hey, where is it? It
Steiner.
should have shown up by now.
Brudge.
I think I messed something up.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's not here.
Guys, Brudge needs help.
That's a lot of time. Brudge needs help.
Listen,
Donate
while
help, Brudge.
Brudge is looking for the platform, I have a couple of donations. We have Titus Steiner donating $5. Time to finish off K-Man with my water sword.
Yo! Oh, that's bad.
K-Man,
Thanks,
wait. K-Man clearly absorbs water damage. $5 to Will.
Oh no!
That's insane.
I don't know what I did wrong, but I think I was stuck hovering forever there.
And we have one more donation. A donation from Dio for $45. You thought this would be an assist, Brudge, but it is I, Dio. I shall inflict the world on you with this $45 penalty.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
That's a lot. After that cosmic ball.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Brudge needs help.
And we also have Bubba coming in with a $10 donation. Well, it seems to be nearing the end of this amazing charity event. I just want to say shout outs to my lovely art team for putting out such amazing graphics for this year's SGM. I wish I could have been a part of this event this year, but hopefully next year will be the return. Also, Shoutouts to everybody behind the scenes with the tech crew and all the runners of SGM for putting on a wonderful event. I'm also going to tack on the co-commentators and announcers as well. I'm so sorry, K-Man, but hashtag save Brudge. Yours truly, the Swoosh Daddy.
It's fine, Bubba. You know, I just have this list right here. And I can't promise your name is not being entered onto that list.
I'm paranoid now that I'm not gonna get it, but I think this should be fine. I think something was kind of weird about my first clip. Or I think I maybe let go of the analog stick briefly, and that just messed up my whole approach. I don't know.
Did you go for the same setup?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, that's usually pretty free. Like, there's like another kill plane that can get you if you don't have enough height after the clip, but after that it should be pretty free. God, I'm spooked.
Well,
I'm Zabrag spooked. There it is, there it is, there it is. We got it.
Let's go. We love it.
I think, okay, maybe it was to my left last time. Maybe if I'd looked more to the left, I would have found it. I don't know what I messed up.
You know, Will,
here.
I'm looking online, and it says Swiss cheese skip only works if you happen to do parrot skip. So maybe that has something to do with why it failed the first time.
Is it? It only works the first time if you have parrot skip.
Yeah.
I got it the second time. Okay. Well. Shucks.
You need parrot skip to set the RNG values correctly.
I'm assuming you Googling means you're at the Dark Story credits.
Oh yes. He's at the end of
Okay.
the credits.
No worries. Yeah, usually I'm approaching from the left of this, so this is a bit off. But yeah, we definitely lost time by having to restart the level after almost 4 minutes. But hey, that is Cosmic Wall Skip. Normally it's a it's a time saver. If it's any consolation to the people out there rooting for me, my final chase is bad, so I would have probably lost time after that anyway. I don't know a lot of tech for final chase. I have like a couple of jumps up my sleeve. It's a very tricky level because of the gravity tubes. There's one skip you can do that like takes you past the whole level pretty much, but that's very complex. A lot of precise timing and learning where kill planes are and that sort of thing.
Meanwhile, I have just entered Cannon's Core. So the gimmick of this level is that there's a bunch of timers that basically control. They will stop time whenever you hit them. So you can use this to kind of manipulate enemies to get past certain obstacles. That's kind of all there is to this gimmick. Tails section is very straightforward. He says, trapping himself.
Pop off this first. We have enough height. Okay, no. It's fine. Spin dash jump over here.
They got Tails.
They did. That was the most Zebrag spook that you leave Tails. But Eggman's just like, yeah, no, now it's my turn.
Now I jump down this corridor. Oh no! I had the map upside down!
And we have a donation in from Jueves Wait.
Oh my god.
What's she waiting on?
A $10 donation. I feared that our Brudge was going to have to big Jueves wait when he was stuck. However, it seems he was actually #save. #save Brudge is real. Thank you for the $10.
The save Brudge is real!
Save Brudge.
Can we get much higher? So high.
Just such an accessible community we have here when it comes to
That's-
random jokes.
Hold on, that's a huge internet meme, K-Man. Oh, I missed that jump bad. I didn't jump out of the spin dash. Oh well.
K-Man just performed a very impressive skip in the Eggman segment of the level.
Yeah, so that's a skip that Brudge actually taught me.
Yeah.
I had no idea that
Oh,
existed until maybe like 2 weeks before the run. But then I saw Will practice, and he did all these skips in final Cannon's Core that I just did not know. Well,
Okay.
there's another $10. I guess I'm part of Team Save Brudge now.
Now, K-Man, when you donate, are you going to donate to add time to K-Man or Brudge?
I feel like it's a bit of a conflict of interest there.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe this was the entire motivation behind my ruse.
Maybe at least split them evenly if you don't want to donate it all to me. To save me, rather.
So that Rouge skip, basically you can force yourself under the waterfall and flip out of bounds. And then you just glide to the end of that switch and go back normally. And now we're gonna do a Knuckles skip. A lot of people may have really worried that I didn't get the air necklace for this part of Cannon's Core, but you can actually just like, you know, wedge yourself in here, and if Knuckles would cooperate. Oh, Knuckles. Knuckles, don't tell me the spirit of Will is inside of you and slowing me down.
Will's coming alive on K-Man's side.
Really do not want a game over at Final Chase.
That's a good one. Your emeralds?
So there's a jump over here that we could go for. I'm not going to because I'm a one life, but it looks cool. And then we're gonna try to weave through these things and land down here. Nice, just to skip all that.
Knuckles, please.
Knuckles busting out some sweet moves over here, but I don't think this is the time for it. The artist is gonna crash, dude.
He took
Here I
my
come.
he took my words about. Oh, there we go. Took my new my real fact about Knuckles and Rouge to heart, and now he's like super into those dance moves.
I like this orange filter around the board.
Yeah, can you see why the last story is now orange? There's so much orange in this freaking last story. They'll also represent one last character that we'll see here.
Look at the most charismatic of them all.
I'm not sure if charismatic is what I'd use to describe him, but sure.
And we have a few more donations whenever y'all are ready.
Yeah, just one sec here. Oh, okay.
I'm ready.
So, that is the end of Final Chase, my least favorite level in the game. Smooth sailing from here.
Okay.
Alrighty, so we have a couple of donations. We're gonna start first with Jotaro. Donating $43. One-upping the Dio from earlier. Dio isn't the only one who can use the world.
Yes!
The penalty goes to K-Man.
Oh no.
JoJo, Zebra,
You
is
know
that
that
real? Is that a real
know that?
JoJo fact?
That's real. Did you know this one?
What if I start JoJo tonight?
You owe it to the guy.
What if I hop in a call
kinda
and
owe
start
it now.
JoJo?
We've also got Power to Mario coming in with an incredible light mode donation of $100.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
Hey, SGM viewers, we're still aiming for our $10,000 goal. That we are. Thank you for your donations so far. Hey, man, I gotta get behind the hashtag Save Brudge movement. But I believe in the you that believes in yourself.
Don't coming up.
Penalty K-Man.
Row, fight the power.
We've also got Drybones271 donating $20. And this is really putting me in a tight spot here because, I mean, I'm going to have to break somebody's heart so I don't get blamed. He says, I'm giving this penalty to build the fajita to dole out. Thanks for an amazing weekend. I'm flipping a coin, y'all.
That's fair, Bill.
Heads, K-Man. Tails, Brudge. Big money, big money. It is heads.
Oh.
I'm sorry, K-Man.
It's all right, Bill. Your name's just going on that same list as Bubba. That's all.
I love being on lists, apparently. Big Bobo.
Whee!
$5. Thank you so much for the donation. Okay, the Slim and PTM did it. I have to stay one with the Alliance. Put this towards Kyle is in control and hashtag save Brudge. Can you feel life moving through your mind?
You have no idea how well this is timing up.
Thank you, Bobo.
This
And
is
Narusonic with $5 in donations. Even though I said I don't want to be mean, Brudge needs all the help he can get. So add the time to K-Man.
Wow.
All right, I need everyone to put in your rave emotes because this is the banger song.
It's the one.
I'll collect the rings. Now it's up to you to
Um,
Shadow, you need rest. Let me give it a try.
So yeah, looking at my live split, I lost some time here and there, but I stayed in the minus the whole Dark Story.
Nice. You're still ahead of your PB?
Yeah, even with the Cosmic Wall reset, I'm still ahead.
Hey, Will. $50 if you PB on this run.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yes.
All right. This is the worst. Oh my, I've never seen the lasers that aggressive. So anyway, we skipped through the entire like BioLizard stuff with donations, which by the way, thank you to everyone who's been donating for this awesome race. This has been a pleasure because of everyone in chat who's been participating. So the BioLizard before, there's a trick where you can basically just homing attack repeatedly up one of its sides and just hit him a bunch of times, which is what I did. And now this one is just hit the weak points, and it's a very annoying thing. Actually, get ready on time now. Time will come when the screen flashes white here. So get ready, time.
I must destroy all the evil the professor has created.
well done, K-Man.
Thank you. That was a trip of a run. But I want to see Brudge PB. I think we really need to show Brudge our support here, because
I beg of you.
he needs that PB.
Give them a
We need.
chance.
I think Brudge can have an opportunity, just based on all the donations I've seen, if he PBs.
Now, Shadow! Chaos control!
Raw.
Alrighty, and we have another donation. We've got a donation for the Brudge swear jar.
This is my promise.
Hey, thanks. Thanks for looking out for me.
$5. Clink. Penalty Brudge.
Oh, shucks.
And just a heads up, y'all, we are just $20 away from our next giveaway. We've already got, what, the Pokemon prize pack being given away at the end of this run. $20 more until we're at the Steve and Alex amiibo giveaway. That's 2 amiibos for 1. Like, that's a pretty darn good situation right there. Let's get this going, folks.
Gotta say.
Right.
Where is Shadow?
Oh, you can go ahead. You're more important.
Okay, well. Oh, shucks. So y'all just saw K-Man
Really think
blast through Cannon
that
Score,
the
obviously, but
professor created
yeah,
you,
so Tails is pretty
Shadow,
straightforward.
to carry out the revenge
No
of
skips
all
for him,
those
just
who
play
live here
fast.
on Earth?
Was.
Yeah.
Brave and heroic hedgehog.
I guess there is a little bit of tech at the end with the hover. But yeah, just beat these annoying artificial chaos enemies on the way. My power's failing. Oh, okay. Can I squeeze through? Yes. Okay. Nice. Not bad. Nope. There we go. Alright, that's Tails.
Hey, Bill, do you happen to know the differential in time added for each of us?
The differential in time added. Let's see if I'm allowed to give you guys the exact amount of time, or if we're keeping it a little sneaky. Let me get ruling from the judges before I break the news.
All right. Because, Will, there are rumors that you absolutely have a chance at winning this still.
Oh, sure.
Oh, it is definitely within the realm of possibility, I believe. It's gonna be really, really tight.
Save Brudge. Whoops.
But yeah, I mean, if you want to save Brudge, the option is still there.
Where are my favorite wacky anime and video game characters when I need them? All right, got that first try. So this can be a little hairy. Want to hover straight to the left over here, line up the exhaust with the end of this column, and slowly move from left to down left, and... Oh, nice. Okay, landed right in front of the door. Sometimes you can land off to the side, and so you're down a level, and the camera's all screwed up, so you just like cannot get up. It's awful. It sucks when that happens. Gonna press L and R to lock the camera in place, then mash A to clip through. Come on, Rouge. Let's retry our approach here. Okay. Doesn't usually take. There we go. Okay. Nice. Come into this second room over here. Alright. Skips a big section right there. Get the switch. Still gotta make it back though, and this requires some timing. So make sure this block is not gonna block our path. It doesn't. We're good. Let's see. Can I get through? Is this thing gonna block me? No. Nice. One cycle. That's Rouge skip. Cannon's Core is really fun because these Knuckles and Rouge stages by design take a while, but you just get through them so fast with these skips.
Yeah, Will absolutely changed my Cannon's Core experience with with that knowledge. It's okay, maybe I'll return the favor one day with Parrot Skip.
Stutter step, flip through there, camera. Okay, we're good. Going this way. Keep going back. Down there is where we want to be. Flip through. There's the switch. Bam. Sonic does not really have a skip. Just kind of want to get through as fast. You can't. There's a trick to freeze the timer infinitely, and it's not like a huge benefit, but people do it in world record runs, so something about it must be optimal. Oh,
for what?
okay. The infinite time freeze.
It probably depends on the category, because some people time it based off the game timer, and so if you infinitely pause it, then it pauses the game timer, so it's just free time.
I guess that's true.
Also, everyone, 07. 07 right now for this image.
07.
Oh,
right now.
7.
What is...
Right now. We'll focus on your race.
Okay.
Yeah, Will, you don't have to 07. Everybody else, 07.
Alright, now we get to probably the most interesting and engaging boss fight in the game coming up after this falling section. So when I first started learning BioWizard, I was like, oh man, this is hopeless. Like, I can't get this angle at all. How are you supposed to, like, jump in and homing attack out? Like, I cannot get, there's no way I'm ever gonna get this. And then, like, I don't know, somehow I found the right approach, and we're like, oh, free. I'm gonna get this every time now. So, I have fun with this one. Usually I can get it in one life. The last hit can be annoying with those floaty red bits. And also, the game can screw you by making you land in suboptimal places after you land hits. But cool fight, banger tune, kind of underappreciated, honestly. It's overshadowed by what comes next, but I think this is one of the best songs in the game. Supporting Me for the Biolizard.
Well, speaking of support, we've got a couple of donations. We've got Tack donating $25. And the message only says, "Oh, Steener, swear jar."
Oh, I'm sorry, Tack.
So that's a penalty against Brudge if I've ever heard one. And then we also, thank you, by the way, Tack.
He's
We've
so
got
noble.
Estinian Varlino. The pop-off is real.
Estinian!
Estinian donated $5.
I'm so dead.
I've
wanted-
never seen this.
I wanted to heed the call to aid my fellow dragoon, but alas, I all but emptied my coin purse on this handcrafted hair tie.
No, Estinian,
No,
you're so
no.
bad with money.
Please take the last of my gil and put it towards saving the warrior of light, Brudge McDudge.
Thank you, Estinian.
Thank you, Stinian. Everyone say thank you.
I love Estinian.
We have one more donation. We have Kingo donating $20. He says, "Hey, good job on such a solid race. It's so satisfying to see how far you two have come, and I'm very proud of both of you. And I'm proud of all my friends who practice super hard for this. To the 4 of you in call, and to all my friends who contributed this weekend, I love you guys. Thank you so much. And thank you, Kingo."
Thank you,
you,
Kingo.
There was no penalty attached to that, so if Kingo wants to do something, that's on him if he's in chat. But until further notice, you're both off the hook on that $20 penalty.
Oh god. Okay, no, we're good. That's Biolizard.
There we go.
Fun fight.
Let's go.
While I have your attention, chat, have you heard of the award-winning MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV Online?
Oh my
The free
God.
trial now goes through
This.
Heavensward, and you can play up to level 60
Oh
for
my
free
God.
with no limits on
Hashtag
playtime.
save K-Man.
Cringe.
Nerd emoji.
All right, y'all. There's still
you
time
can meet
to
a
bury
Stinian.
Brudge. Hashtag bury Brudge for that one.
Can you feel life moving through your mind?
Brave.
Ooh, looks like I came back for more. Yeah, can you feel time moving down your spine? The music's a little quiet. I'm not quite in time with it. Oh, yeah, but you can hardly
Swallow.
your fears and pains when you can't help but follow. Put you right back where you can. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge. On the words of yesterday. I cannot hear the music at all. Live and learn. You may never find your way. The chorus is like right on the edge of my register, so it's a bit iffy hitting those notes. Can you
my register is
feel time? You up inside. Yeah. Now you're face down on the floor. Oh. Last hit. Let's see if the lasers will let me through.
Yeah, the hard thing about this fight is if you get hit, the knockback lasts a lot longer than it
It's
looks.
so bad.
And the other thing is avoiding these lasers is a massive pain unless you get the hitbox to just change for the benefit like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a PB. And that is gonna be...
And
Dime.
time.
Not bad. That's a PB.
What was your
Wonderful
final?
job, Will.
What was your raw time?
2:09:15. A raw time indeed.
Dang. I want everyone to know, like a week and a half ago, Will was like, "All right, I might be able to get under 2.5."
Yeah.
And this man has been grinding. He has been working hard. So for him to go from that to 2:09 that quickly, and to get a PB run in a marathon of all
I am
things,
so
that
hyped
is
about that.
heavily
Oh
impressive.
yeah. God, could hardly even if I without the cosmic wall mess up, I wouldn't be below 2 hours. So like, I'm not upset about
07,
that.
07, 07, 07,
07, 07,
07.
07.
7. Is that what we were 07ing the end of game picture?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, good race, K-Man. That was a lot of fun.
That,
Well done, both of you. Congratulations, K-Man, on the official time clock, but we still have some math to work out because we
Oh,
have a
we sure
couple more
do.
donations.
oh man.
Illa Weaver donating $10. Sadly, I can't fully bring balance to the race times, but I will do one last bit of chaos against K-Man to try to keep this race close. Thank you so much, Weaver. And we've got the Pasta King donating $10.
PK, he came through.
And first off, well played to both K-Man and Brudge. This event in general has been great fun, but now it's time to hashtag bury Brudge. Plus 10 seconds to Brudge.
Man,
And oh my gosh, a last second dono from Zebra. K-Man, this is what you wanted, right? I know when I'm beat. Here's me paying up for losing to Brudge's time. Wonderful job to both of you. I was honored to be a part of it. Hashtag save Brudge.
Oh, thank you, Zebra. Man,
Last minute
I was feeling not great. I knew, like, K-Man, like he said, he's had some history speedrunning Dark Story, and like he's got some tech in certain levels that I don't, and he knows the treasure hunting stages really well. So like he was saying, for me to go from a PB of like 2.5 hours a couple weeks ago, going into this race, I was like, this could be very lopsided. I wasn't sure how I was feeling about it, but for me to be neck and neck with him through all of Hero's Story, and then to like only finish Dark Story like 10-ish minutes behind, I can live with that. I think I was reasonably close.
I am really impressed with the amount of growth that you had in this race. I've been a little bit on a plateau personally, but it's been awesome to see you just constantly grind that time down.
Thanks, K-Man.
And honestly, like, yeah, I tell you to be afraid, but I was honestly afraid.
We have a wholesome dynamic here. It's just all good vibes. We
was
tell
one
each
of the
other to
most-
be afraid, but we're supportive of each other.
Listen,
This is
we
one of the
only
most
hit the
wholesome
swear
races.
twice.
Oh.
Well, folks, I just want to say, get excited, because while the video games may be coming to a close for this weekend's incredible just group effort that y'all have put together, we have at least 2 more giveaways coming up. We have the Pokemon prize pack and the Steve and Alex amiibo giveaways. And I believe the judges are getting their final tabulations on time so we can see who the true winner of this event is. And the judges are hard at work. I can see smoke coming from the other room, so I can tell they're really, yeah, it's a hot situation over there.
I just want to know, there is going to be massive implications for the winner of this crown. Timelines are going
you
to
guys-
shift for this.
I don't know.
That's
if
right.
you thought
There
this
is
through,
a
guys.
secret, elusive, handcrafted crown going to be awarded to the winner of this race. We're working on it.
Waves,
We're working
wait.
on it.
Waves.
Everybody, wait.
Everyone jueves wait.
No game.
Wait, I did not hear. I heard voices over to my right. I didn't hear a single word because the headphones were on. But we got a jueves wait. Oh, we got goofs and memes going on. Alrighty, we have the official times in, folks. We have the official times in. Oh, we have one of the official times in. The second one is incoming. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're going to start with Brudge. Brudge finished with an in-game time of 2 hours, 9 minutes, and 16 seconds. Ended with a total of 3 minutes and 45 seconds in penalties, bringing his total time to 2 hours, 13 minutes, 1 second. And K-Man with a finishing time officially of 1 hour, 57 minutes, and 32 seconds, clocking in 8 minutes and 20 seconds in penalties with a finishing time of 2 hours, 5 minutes, and 52 seconds. The winner of your Sonic Adventure 2 race in both the game and after penalties have been awarded is the one, the only, K-Man.
Oh, such a relief. There's no way no one else could have that crown but me. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Shucks,
Get
I really
ready.
wanted that crown.
A reign of tyranny is about to befall, my friends.
Guys, you screwed up. K-Man and Snack running around with crowns. What have you done?
Could have been me.
Oh.
Listen, all I know is that now that you're the winner, I'm sure that list is going to disappear, right?
Well, you know, there's one thing that I think I have to mention here.
Oh?
Yeah, if I may, you know, there's a little bit of a victory speech I might like to cook up.
Oh my god.
Worry not, my children, for the light that will radiate from me and my crown will touch the hearts of all of you as well. My beauty is a beauty to be shared. Thank you.
I'm afraid.
The reign of K-Man is here.
Be afraid.
Now everyone has to be afraid, not just me.
We're in the world of ruin.
All right. Well, with that
Congratulations
preview
again.
of things to come, should we take our time to sign off now?
Yeah, take your time to sign off. Let us know where we can find you and everything, and we're going to be continuing on.
All right.
I'll get me out of the way because you guys are the stars. I've been Zebra. I had a blast co-comming this and getting the honor of having the front row seat to this. This has been a long, storied rivalry. And I'm very proud of both of you, seriously. Like, this was incredible to watch. You hit so much good stuff on the first try. You can find me at twitch.tv/thebragburger. And well, obviously that's going to be it from me, as well as everyone else. Thank you guys for an awesome marathon. It's been a blast.
All right. I guess I'll take the next honors here. You can catch me, I guess, either on Twitter at KManMakesGames. I am on Twitch at there's no ats, I guess, on Twitter. Oh, it's K-Man. To be forewarned, I do not stream really, but you can always catch me making jokes and goofs and gaffs at all my friends' streams. So hop on by on all my friends' streams, and I'll be there to help chat it up. And also to just echo what Zebra said, this has been a fantastic weekend. It was made possible by a lot of people working over at that college there, making this possible. So big hats off to them, and big hats off to everyone who participated, donated, or even just showed up in chat and made it a much livelier pace. This is a really fun event, and I look forward to it like every time that there's a new opportunity. So I just want to thank everyone who's been able to make this what it is.
Yeah, well, man, how do I follow that up? I'm Will. You can find me on Twitter at HeroPonWill, like the legendary Heropon Ricky from Xenoblade. I'm also Brudge on Twitch, as you see on screen. That could be changing soon. I could be expanding that to my full FF14 character name, Brudge McDudge, just to line that up and kind of give my Twitch name some more, like, I don't know, flavor. But for now, it's Brudge, just twitch.tv/Brudge. I have not streamed much this year. It's kind of been a weird year for me. Hopefully that will change soon, and I'll get back to streaming regularly once some things have been sorted out. But yeah, or Bulge. According to, is that Bobo, Cholsey, somebody? But yeah, God. I have never speedrun anything before. This is my first time learning a game to speedrun, so this was a heck of an experience. It was a tense build-up, but getting here and getting to race K-Man, it was so much fun. I'm so glad. I'm honored we got to be the finale. It was super fun going up against K-Man and, having Zebra on the Co-Comm. This is my third SGM. I really love this event. I'm glad that, we're all, me and all my friends, we're all able to use our gaming prowess to help people out however we can, raise money for good causes. Shout out to our first in-person SGM this year at Albion College. Thank you, Albion, for hosting us. Everybody there at the in-person event, running tech, keeping things going. Everyone who's donated so far, thank you so much. God, yeah, I'll be back at the next SGM, whenever that may be. I would love to make it to an in-person one at some point, but, we'll see what the future holds. But, yeah, you will see me around, my Twitch, my Twitter, future events, and also at all my friends here, in all their chats at their streams. A couple of them made the mistake of giving me mod powers, so I am ever present. But yeah, that has been, that's my spiel, I guess. I don't know if I have anything else to say.
Well, thank you all. Thank you all so much for rocking this. Next up is going to be the closing ceremonies of the event. You're not going to want to miss it because we've got some giveaways coming up. And I guarantee you somebody's going to start crying. Tears of joy, of course.
Pull this guy out of here. Get this guy out of
Pull
here.
this guy out of here.
Shepherd's crook, yoinky,
Get him out.
sploinky. Ryan, hit that yoinky sploinky, please.
Oh my God. Get us out of here.
You deserve the crown, never mind.
With one. Brudge versus K-Man. K-Man versus Brudge. We didn't get to hashtag save Brudge, but it was a heck of a battle. I'm not gonna lie, I was at the edge of my seat the entire time. So we've got our marathon closing coming up. I wasn't live on stream, but I am now. Thank you all so much for hanging out, and get excited because we've got Odin and the crew gonna be giving our closing messages. We're gonna do the giveaways during the closing, so please stick around. We've just I don't know. I'm just so excited that this weekend has been as incredible as it was, and boy howdy did we all have a blast. And you guys have been so generous. You know, we've got what, over $8,000 raised, like over $8,500 if I'm not mistaken raised. Like insane. Plus we've got so much other stuff to talk about. I don't even know what else to say. The Dirt Daddy loves you. That's really what it is. Alrighty. Well, it looks like they're giving me the high sign to sign off. Folks, my name is Bill the Fajita. I've been your Dirt Daddy this weekend, and I'm sure I'll be able to wave to you during the closing ceremony. But thank you all so much. You can find me on all socials at Bill the Fajita. And I will pass you along to the one, the only, Odin's back.
Well, this is the wrong screen, isn't it? Okay, there we go. I swear I'm professional. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Odin Spack, and the marathon's over. We're done. I mean, we got some stuff to take care of still, including some giveaways, of which I'm gonna get set up right now. Let me get the let me get the chat up here, because this is all very unnecessary right now. So let me get this going first. Very, very professional closing right now, but isn't it always? Okay. Prizes. What are we giving away? So we hit 8,600, so we hit the 8,000 and the 8,500, right? So we still have 2 prizes to give away, I think. Yes? Yes. Okay. All right. Let's give away the first thing, which is going to be the Pokemon prize pack. I'm going to just keep this simple. Keyword Pokemon. Put it in the chat. Guess what? The SGM channel's also putting it in the chat, because it's me. I'm entering this giveaway. And it's gonna go until I see this clock turn 12:24, so you better be quick. Because we still got another giveaway to do. Because we gotta wrap things up. And I got a lot of things to say. So I'll try to be as fast as I can. But I hope everyone's been having a fantastic weekend. We have here. It's been very incredible. Thank you so much for everyone's support. Last chance to get your Pokemon in the chat for that giveaway. It's coming up. That minute's coming up. I swear it is. It's the longest minute ever. All right, there we go. Little Foo, congratulations. You've won the Pokemon prize pack. All right, we got to get going right into that next giveaway. We don't want to just hold it up here. The next one is for the other Steve and Alex amiibo. First one was donated by Scooter. Second one, Jay Slat. Let's get that, or Jared. Sorry. He was in the last marathon. He ran the D&D blog. I know that's not this marathon, but let's make it, let's just make the giveaway just Steve, you know, from Minecraft. So, Steve. The great thing is if I win it, Scooter has one here, and I can just take it. So, you know, it could happen. Or Bobo. Or anyone who's here. You know, save on some shipping. Would be pretty great. But, you know, everyone should enter. Really give me no chance of winning this. Yeah, I have to take the other one. That's true. That's true. We'll ship that one here. Then Scooter will ship off the other one. Oh, I didn't set an end time for this. All right, 12:26. I see 25. So once I see that say 26, then well, look, we'll pretend that one doesn't currently belong to somebody. It is just an Steve and Alex Amiibo pack. So just waiting on this to wrap up here. You better get those Steves in. Or just Steve. Don't put it with an S. I don't know if that would actually work. Nightbot's actually been pretty good this marathon. Last year, it kind of wasn't. All right, let's roll. Sneaky Scarab, congratulations on winning the other giveaway. I believe we've had unique winners for everything so far, which is awesome. Not that people couldn't win more than one thing, just it's cool that it happened that way. Unless I'm forgetting something.